Welcome to Smart Remarks, where if the cops show up in an armored vehicle, you know you've got trouble, even if you've done nothing wrong. So a few weeks back, our daily newspaper had the story of Lancaster County's newest armored vehicle. That's right, Little Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, or more accurately, its Special Emergency Response Team, has its own Lenco Bearcat. It kind of looks like the Humvees that our troops are using in Iraq and Afghanistan, except it's actually better armored. The painted military green, it can knock down a wall, pull down a fence, withstand small arms fire, or deliver a dozen heavily armed cops to the scene of a standoff. And all this for the low, not really so low price of $226,224, paid for by a grant from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Now, in one respect, it's great that our CERT team has this vehicle in case they need it, but do they need it? Or rather, how often will they need it? And is this a wise use of your taxpayer dollars? And isn't the fact that a small community like this one feels the need for a battle vehicle like this a rather ominous sign? You know, you could see this as part of a trend over the course of the past decade at least, but probably longer. What critics call the militarization of civilian police departments has been escalating. To paraphrase some testimony given to Congress in 2007, this refers to the use of military-style weapons, tactics, training, uniform, and even heavy equipment like this battle vehicle by civilian police departments. I'd say it even extends to the law enforcement mindset. 4 times this spring, we have had bomb scares here in Lancaster County. Now, the first one back in April in the city was legitimate. Someone called a bomb threat into the cops. The second one, also in the city, involved a cardboard box with an empty wine bottle in it. And then earlier this month were 2 more bomb scares in nearby communities, one of which involved a blue lunchbox that contained lunch. Is this really where we're at, that every time some absent-minded kid leaves his lunchbox at the bus stop, we have to call out the bomb squad, evacuate the block, and bring in the dogs? How much does all this cost? Aren't we overdoing it just a little bit? You know, it's great to be prepared, but at some point you have to ask yourself, what are we preparing ourselves for? And then you begin to wonder if maybe the authorities know something you don't. If you've been watching what's been going on in Greece and Spain and some other European countries where the people have taken to the streets to protest austerity, you'll know that there your cops might need an armored vehicle, and it might be legitimate to treat every discarded wine bottle as a potential Molotov cocktail. Well, America isn't Europe yet. But austerity is coming here, and coupled with an already high unemployment rate, things could get dicey. And the authorities, it seems, are ready for it. Or maybe that's too paranoid. Maybe all of this is just a sign of our continued national paranoia in the post-9/11 era. But whatever the rationale, this is where we're at, where every single stray package is a suspicious package, where our local cops have a battle vehicle ready and armed just in case. It kind of makes you worry about what happens when just in case shows up.